As I sat down to write this speech today, I got a little emotional. Shed some tears. I came today and I asked my cousins, what should I do? They said, imagine that everybody in the audience is naked. So if I'm staring at you tonight, thank you. I'm a true believer that you have God in your life, that there is nothing that you cannot accomplish. So I have to start off by saying thank you to my Lord and Savior God for always being there for me and continue to allow success for me, not only for me but my family and my DeMatha family as well. I'm standing on the shoulders of all the people that have impacted my life. When I entered DeMatha, I was a 13-year-old, 5'1", 110-pound boy, full of youthful excitement and pride. Like many other young men, I was a star on the boys club level, basketball, football, baseball, and expected that to happen at DeMatha right away. I knew entering DeMatha that I would be among the best student athletes in the country. My first memory of DeMatha, especially playing football, was not really playing football at all. My first season here, my freshman year, I watched every single play, every single game from the sideline. Not one play. I just was not good enough. I remember riding home from one game, my father saying, son, don't worry, the time will come. Keep working hard. Keep being dedicated. Things will happen for you. I have to thank my dad. He's not here today. He's in North Carolina watching the Deadskins lose again. I have to thank my dad for being my backbone and being an example of what a real man is and teaching me that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. After football season, I went out for basketball, and as my story goes, I ran into Coach Root. He called me into his office, and Coach Root was one of those guys that just knows things without ever having to be told. At the time, I was a little bit discouraged based on what has happened in the football season. Things weren't going very well at basketball practice, and Coach Wooten called me in his office and said, listen, I know you're short. I said, thanks, Coach, I know that too. He said, but let me tell you something. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And those words have lived in me throughout my life, my football career, as well as my days at DeMatha. Thank you, Coach, for not only being a great coach on the basketball floor, but a great life coach. One of my favorite quotes came to me from my mother. She would always say, son, there's somebody out there that's better than you. So keep working hard, stay hungry, and stay humble. She gave me a ride from Fort Washington every single day, and she would say that every single day. I have to thank my mother for letting me know that I should never rest until my good is better and my better is best. Thank you, Mom. Today I saw Coach McGregor. It's the first time in a long time that I've seen him probably since last year. And I just got to say thank you, Coach. You showed me that there's no substitute for hard work and dedication. Those simple words have meant so much in my life. I'm not sure where my life would have been if those words didn't shape and direct me as far as my life and my career. You showed me that there is an equation for winning. Hard work, plus discipline, plus preparation, equals success. And as a DeMatha student, athlete, and alumni, we have all been successful based on those basic principles. Thank you, Coach. Coach King. You know, Coach King was my running back coach. He never really said too much. And I also found out that, you know, sometimes it ain't about what you say. It's about just being there. So I have to thank you, Coach, for always being there, never doubting me. Always give me an opportunity to play. Thank you. In 1996, I tore my ACL. It was going into my senior year. I didn't know if I was going to play football again. Didn't know if I was going to play basketball again. It was one person that was there with me every single day through the rehab, the hard days, the good days, the bad days, and she's getting inducted today with me. And I couldn't say that I'm prouder to know anybody else in my life. Wendy, there's no words that can express how much I appreciate everything that you've done for me throughout my life, in my career here. Thank you. I love you. I've never cried, so it's a first. I have to share one Buck story. I would be mistaken if I didn't. My senior year, I get my schedule, and I see Buck's name on it. I say, nah, I can't take this class. So I get my mother to call Buck. I said, Mom, you got to call this man, tell him I can't take this class. I don't care what you got to tell him. Tell him I cannot take this class. So she called Buck and said, listen, Buck, this is Mrs. Westbrook, Brian's mom. He said, Mrs. Westbrook, nice to talk to you. Nice to hear from you. I already know what you want. You're trying to get Brian out of my class. It ain't happening. So I got to thank Buck for teaching me that sometimes the hard road makes all the difference in the world. When I was informed about receiving this honor today, I didn't really know what to say. But what I did want to share with you is what I think it means to be a DeMatha Stag. When I see the DeMatha crest, these are the things that I think about: respect, a winning tradition, perseverance, hard work, dedication, good sportsmanship, preparation, and most of all, a winning attitude. I have to thank the faculty and staff for placing those values in not only me, but in every student athlete that has walked these halls. You are making a difference in the lives of a lot of young men, and we thank you. When I started this speech, I said I'm standing on the shoulders of those who have impacted my life. So I had to, of course, thank my family, my friends. I was not going to say their name, but since I'm over my 4 minutes, I might as well. One of my best friends and trainers, Mac James, who has stuck with me since a long time ago, Boys and Girls Club, teaching me the right way to do things. His beautiful wife, Kim. My cousin Kelly, first cousin Kelly, first cousin Gloria, first cousin Shell and Stacy. I just remember you being at every single game, cheering, and always being there for me. Thank you. My aunt Zalma, just like another mother, thank you for always being there. You were there every day along the way. And my grandmother, she's here too. She's great. My brother Byron's not here, but I have to mention his name. He's an inspiration to me. He's 5 years younger than me, but he's been a great inspiration to me. He keeps me young. I'm just grateful to have a brother like him. Throughout my life, I've accumulated a lot of quotes, but I came past this quote and I'll leave you guys with this. Always believe in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own power, you cannot be successful or happy in life. Thank you for the Hall of Fame committee. Thank you for everyone here tonight. It was a great 4 years here at DeMatha. It's been even greater watching these young men succeed in life. It's been even greater seeing us ranked in the #2 school in the country. Should have been #1 in the country in ESPN. It's been even greater watching us win championships. Mike, Elijah, I wish you guys all the best. I love you. Thank you.